Yeah.
Our boxing expert, the voice of boxing for 20 years. Please tell me, which fight would you rather see? McGregor versus Mayweather or Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch?
This, again, is a dilemma. Two bad options.
No!
At least that's what my mouth says.
Options.
My mouth says two bad options, and I would like to stump for that, but the reality is my wallet would say, if I were a fan and not in the industry, that if either event were to take place, of course, I would buy it. And that's why the economics drive it, and people's wallets really speak louder than their mouths. At least Pacquiao has a chance to win. Not a great one. Mayweather should win again, but at least he has a chance. Conor McGregor in a boxing ring has no chance to beat Floyd Mayweather. In fact, I don't think he has a chance to go the distance. Floyd Mayweather in an octagon, let me be very clear, has no chance to beat Conor McGregor. And he certainly wouldn't go the distance. Neither guy, because they're two different sports. The best Australian rules rugby, football team in the world is not going to beat the Patriots at football, nor would the Patriots beat them at rugby. They're two different sports, even if they share some things in common. But Floyd's saying that an elephant doesn't see an ant. In boxing terms, he's right. It is an elephant to an ant in pure boxing terms. And McGregor's a talented striker. I know that. But he sees him. He obviously sees him. He has to respond to him publicly. He wants to fight him. He believes that there might be $100 million in it for him. So he sees Conor McGregor. But Conor McGregor has no chance against Floyd in a boxing ring.
Well, we agree there. He has no shot against Floyd in the boxing ring. Floyd is a magician in the boxing ring. He would pick him apart. And his conditioning would be superior as well, because I've seen Conor McGregor appear tired at times. I just don't see how he'd have a chance. But just like Floyd wouldn't have a chance in the octagon, because Conor McGregor would take him out real quickly with something other than striking him, to be quite honest with you. Having said all of that, I will say this. Once upon a time, I thought this was just a disgrace to boxing. If Floyd, he owes it to boxing not to give this guy a chance. I've rethought that somewhat. Here's why. A, I saw James Toney get into the octagon. I've seen Brock Lesnar go from wrestling to get into the octagon. I've seen other folks try it at MMA. Why not try it at boxing if you think you're big time?
But the difference with James Toney is he was against Randy Couture. So his background's wrestling and Tony's is boxing. This is his staple's boxing. So that's why I know you guys say there's no shot, but at least that's his bread and butter.
Well, here's my deal. What I say is this. I was at the UFC match Saturday. It was electrifying. Conor McGregor walking into the ring to 50s, I get money, run New York. I mean, it was big time. It was something special to behold. He walks into this ring, and when he connects, you fall. And so I know this much about Conor McGregor. No matter how much he talks about money, once he knows it's signed on the dotted line, he's coming to take you out. And I know for a fact this guy believes he could take Mayweather out if he catches him. I don't believe it would happen. I think that Floyd Mayweather would destroy him in a boxing ring. But the fact that this guy, you got to remember, they play bigger gloves in boxing as opposed to the gloves you're wearing in MMA, UFC. I'm just thinking that, you know what, would I pay to see it? Hell yes, I would. Hell yes,
you'd pay to see a short, dominant night by Mayweather if they were boxing, just like, as you said.
I think it would be dominant. I'm not sure how short it would be, but it would be dominant.
Here's why you actually may see the fight. I mean, I think the Pacquiao fight for Mayweather makes more sense. But here's why you may see it. McGregor right now is not even moving up out of his division and losing to a bigger guy. Has a guy, Nurmagomedov, who's on the undercard in his division, who's 24-0 in MMA. Hasn't lost and is totally dominant, though he was hurt by a strike early in the first round of the match on this last Saturday. So McGregor has chances. The point is, if Conor loses to Nurmagomedov, which I think most people in MMA would say, yeah, probably Nurmagomedov would be the favorite there. He's lost to a dude in MMA, in his own division, for a couple $1 million, versus losing for $50 million to Mayweather, and it's not even in his sport. He could always go back to MMA. The risk-reward makes much more sense to fight a guy like Mayweather in boxing than Nurmagomedov in the octagon.
Well, I agree with you, yeah, but at the end, in closing, I just think that let's understand that some people in those respective positions would be talking just so they could get the money. I truly believe that Conor McGregor believes.
I think he does too, because he puts people to sleep.
He believes that if Mayweather hasn't been hit, if he gets hit by me, let's see what happens.
And he'll follow him all around the ring.
That's the whole point. If Mayweather is so much skilled, he's so underappreciated. He's
okay, real quick though,
he would school him.
I want to be clear. So which one would you rather see?
Me personally.
First McGregor?
Me personally, I'm torn.
Okay, you?
Pacquiao is not a great choice, but Pacquiao at least has a chance to win. McGregor has no chance.
All day.
I'm just saying with the way, I mean, the theater behind it all. I mean, to see
after you saw
Floyd and McGregor together, sitting there pumping the fight.
The promotion of the fight, McGregor and
you know what?
Floyd.
The fight would be Pacquiao Mayweather. The promotion of the fight would be McGregor Mayweather
all day.
Okay?
Coming up next, the Sooner walks away from the program, and his defensive coordinator isn't happy about it. But whose side are the guys on?